Maria Frank, and I will be teaching forensics, the science of solving mysteries, through Hofstra's Pre-Collegiate Career Development Institute. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I taught biology and chemistry in high school, and then I moved on to Hofstra, where I taught forensic science and some courses in the School of Education for about 11 years. Presently, I am an author. I write a mystery series called Annie Tillery Mysteries, and I have been promoting them. I'm also the producer of a local access TV show called The Writer's Dream, where I interview authors about their books. Let me tell you a little something about the course. During the course of the week, the students will process 3 crime scenes. They will be presented with 3 case studies involving a crime. Set up in the classroom will be 3 actual, not on computer, not virtual, but actual crime scenes, which they will have to process. Processing a crime scene involves collecting the clues. The course is practically entirely hands-on. We stop every once in a while if we need to clarify things and get some instructions, but it's hands-on. Once they get the evidence and the clues, then they will proceed to the lab and they will do various kinds of lab investigations, such as fingerprint analysis, handwriting analysis, blood typing. They will do some simulated DNA exercises. They will use microscopes for hairs and fibers. The usual kinds of things that are done in the forensics lab. Once they're done with that, they will then use their deductive reasoning and some profiles of suspects that we have put in the case studies to decide who has committed this crime. The educational value of this course not only teaches them something about science, but they get to use their deductive reasoning skills, scientific method, and these are all included in the core values, core curriculum values. They will also work in groups, and the modern model for researching science right now involves group activities and group work, cooperation. And all of these things are included in the course. So basically, the bottom line of what goes on here is they will process a crime scene, they will analyze the evidence, and they will use their deductive reasoning to find out who is the culprit. So I would have to say, move over Sherlock Holmes and Nancy Drew, because
I'm Lucia.
I'm Kayla.
And I'm Kate.
We do a lot of different labs with a lot of different forms of science, like fingerprinting. So yesterday we did the fingerprinting, and what we did was we put our thumb against a piece of paper and we took this special fingerprinting powder and a brush, and we brushed it to find our fingerprint, and then we took Scotch tape and taped it on and lifted the fingerprint so you could see it on the piece of tape, and it was off of the paper, which was really cool. And today we're doing the blood samples, where she took simulated liquids, and when putting in certain serums, they clump together to show different antibodies that are present. So.
Well, we're looking at the blood samples that we put together, and we're just looking at them under the microscope to see the clumping.
And with the microscope also, I think the other day, we also were able to see dog hair and reindeer hair under the microscope, and there's actually a very prominent scaling pattern, so we could compare like our own hair under the microscope compared to like a dog and a horse and a reindeer, so it was really cool to see. A lot of the things we learned, especially we learned stuff about chemical analysis, so I'm about to take chemistry for sophomore year, so a lot of the things that she told us about can help me out with the class, and it really helped me understand some of the things I may have already learned or I will learn in the future and things like that. And with the course, along with all of the fun labs and stuff, she also like taught us stuff on the board and showed us videos and stuff about like things like toxicology and spectrometers and things. So it was really, what? Oh, and we saw a documentary on the kidnapping and murder of the Lindbergh baby to help give us a background on the movie we were going to watch of Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. So there was that, but yeah, so it's really informative and also fun.